All right, welcome back, everybody. Today we're looking at a May or July 2021 CXC Mathematics Paper 2. Guess what? If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be the first to receive a notification when I drop the next video. Stay tuned now, we'll be right back. So we're looking at this question. It says, using a calculator or otherwise, calculate the exact value of 1 4/7 divided by 2/3 minus 1 5/7. So what I want to do here, normally what I do is just to convert all my mixed numbers to improper fractions. So I'm going to deal with that one and that one. Just going to convert first, all right? When you convert mixed numbers to improper fraction, what we normally do is just multiply the denominator by the whole number and add the numerator. So 717 plus 4, that's 11 over 7. That will be divided by 2/3 minus 717 plus 5, and that is 12 over 7. Now, having had this, what we're going to do is just to focus on this division part here. So we're going to be dealing with the division aspect, which means I want to work out this part right now. All right. So in working out that part right now, we'll have 11 over 7 divided by 2/3. Ordinarily, when you are divided, we can simply just change our division sign to multiplication, and then we're going to reciprocate the last fraction. So the 2/3 will become 3/2. And then from there, what we want to do now is that since there's nothing to cancel, we could say 11 times 3, that's 33 over 7 times 2, and that's 14. So there it is, we have that. So having that, what we want to do now is to minus 12/7. When you're subtracting fractions and the denominators are not the same, we need an LCM. So the LCM for 14 and 7 is 14. 14 into itself, 1 times 33, that's 33. 7 into itself, 2 times, and 2 times 12, 24. So if we subtract these two, what we're getting here is 11. From that, we get 9, 14. All right, so this question says, when Megan started working, she was paid $85 each week. All right, after a 6 months probation period, her pay increased by 20%. How much was she being paid after the increase? All right, so what we want to do then is just simply take 20% of this amount and add it back to it. That's just one of the ways we could do it. So we want to find what is 20% of the $85, right? 20% of the $85. So 20 over 100 times that. So this is a $17 increase that she got. So this would have been the increase, but the question wants to know how much was she paid after the increase. So I could say then, guess what? After the increase, we're talking about here $85 plus your 17. So we want to add that 85 to the 17 and say, guess what? She is now being paid $102 after the increase. So she's getting $102 per month after that increase right there. All right. All right. So it says in 1965, the population of a country A was 2,714,000. In 2015, the population was 3,663,900. We want to first write the population in 2015, which is this one. Want to write that correct to 3 significant figures. All right, so we want to write the one in 2015, which is 3 6,6,3,9,0,0. We want to write this as three significant figures. All digits are significant except 0, which may or may not. So in this case, and the first significant figure will start first non-zero digit from left to right. So 6 would be that digit that is occupying that third significant spot. So we're going to look to the right, and to the right we see a 3, which means that we'll leave that 6. So this is 6. So it's 3, 6, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we're talking about 3,660,000. All right, to three significant figures, because trailing zeros, which would have been these zeros at the back, they are not significant, but they give value. But as it relates to the significance of the figures that they wanted, we had to leave it at 366, and then we put the zeros to give back value. All right, there we go. All right, write the population in 1965 in standard form. So let's go for the population in 1965. The population in 1965 was 2,714,000. 2,714,000. So they want us to write that in standard form. Remember now, if we're going to write things in scientific notation, then remember that we're talking about A times 10 raised to the n. So we're saying that A is a number less than 10, but is greater than or equal to 1. All right, and then n is an integer. So then we're saying that this figure over here has to be written like this, 2.714. And we're going to multiply by some power of 10. So then we want to find out from ourselves, where was the decimal point? If you're looking at a figure and you're not seeing the decimal point, it means that it is at its standard place, which is at the end. So then we want to know how many places did it move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It moves 6 places. So it moves 6 places until it reaches there. That means this is the power of 6. And it is a positive power too, because this number was 2,714,000. So ordinarily speaking, some people look at it like this. If your number, if you had to move to the left to settle the point, then definitely it's a positive power. So we got that. All right, so there it is. Next question says, determine the percentage increase in the population from 1965 to 2015. So the percentage increase. All right, let's go for the percentage increase right now. All right. Let's go for the percentage increase. So in order to get the percentage increase, what we want to do is to subtract the two figures. So the percentage increase, we're talking about 3,663,900. And what we want to do is to take 2,714,000. So this is what we want to subtract. So we want to put this on our calculator. All right, very good. So we're talking about a difference of 949,900. All right, so that's the difference. But remember now, we must write this, determine the percentage increase in the population. So this is the increase that we're looking at here, but we want the percentage increase, which means we need to put this 949,900 over the original thing, which is 2,714,000. Then we multiply this by 100 over 1, and we're good to go. At about 35. So definitely this works down to be 35% increase. Right? So there is a 35% increase. Yeah. All right, good. So we handle that. The next question says that the ratio of teachers to, so we're talking about the ratio of teachers to male students to female students in a school is 3 to 17 to 18. If the total number of students in the school is 630, determine the number of teachers in the school. All right. So basically what we want to do is to make sure that we're on point with our reasoning right here. All right, so we're looking at teachers. So this is for teachers, the 17 is for male student, and the 18 is for female student. So then because we got the number of students to be 630, what we want to do is to take out that proportion for the students. So we're talking about 35 parts. All right, talking about 35 proportional parts were allotted to students, and that was equal to 630 students. So I could just say 630 persons. Now, the question is saying that we need to know the number of teachers in the school. We're going to utilize this idea and then take us out. Now, one proportional part is equal to the 630, and we're going to divide this by 35. Right? So the 630, we want to divide that by 35 and we get 18. So this is saying that one part is 18. Remember now that the teacher section was actually 3 parts. So we're talking about teachers. So teachers was actually occupying 3 parts. Therefore, it's 18 times 3. So we want to multiply that by 3. And then we're saying, guess what? We have 54 teachers in the school. All right, 54 teachers in the school.